you to our headliner. He's a charming young man who has recently performed before 5,000 people. I know. And he may be performing before a bigger audience even sooner. Yes, he will be performing for a bigger audience even sooner. I cannot say more. It's a secret. You guys are so lucky. Please welcome to the stage the lovely Mr. Curran Dobbs, everyone. Curran Dobbs, everyone.
Good evening, ladies. So, I'm actually on the autistic spectrum, so if I seem a little rude or weird, or if I'm not making eye contact, I just want you to know it's because I really feel like you're not worth the effort. Thank you. I was doing a gig a while back, and I didn't make it clear that I was on the spectrum when I was making jokes about it. Someone went up to the producer of the show to complain about it and asked the producer if I was actually autistic or if I was drunk. Fun fact, you can be both. And stoned. I was doing another gig a while back, and the producer, who was a friend of mine, came up to me afterwards and told me that a woman approached him and told him how happy she was that they put a challenged person on the show. And it made him really upset, and I told him that if he just got a haircut, people would stop calling him that. I wrote that earlier today. Yeah, I was doing another gig in a Esquimalt. I'm a lot better now. The woman who went up after me, she made a few jokes about how she was a lesbian, and mentioned that I would have better luck getting dates if I didn't look like one. So I grew the beard, kept the mustache. Now I just look like an Amish lesbian. Speaking of people like not being sure if I am, on the spectrum or not, I always get a little anxious when I'm dealing with bureaucrats who have the power to take away my government benefits, because I'm worried that I don't look autistic, so they might think I'm faking it. So I realized that the best way to convince bureaucrat that I am neurodivergent is to smile at a bureaucrat. I was running that bit. I was telling that bit to some weird, drunken, dilapidated proto-hermit, not the one who introduced me a few minutes ago. Different one. And when I got to the bit about worrying that I don't look like I have a disability, he looked me up and down and said, I wouldn't worry about it. It actually took doctors years until I was about grade 8 to finally settle on a diagnosis for me, and somehow I'm the slow one. But they finally put down autism on the form because they figured they needed to get me government assistance. Most of that comes in the form of a monthly check. I'm basically paid not to recognize social cues, which is good because when you're good at something, you should never do it for free. But they actually said they didn't feel like autism was quite the right fit, but they kind of figured the clock had run out and figuring something out. And I thought it would have been cooler if they'd come up with something new instead and named that after me. Dobbs disorder, the cool DD, you know? Curran Dobbs, yeah. Kind of a good news, bad news situation, you know, they boost my spirits by telling me they're naming something after me and then telling me I have it. Oh yeah. I took an assessment when I was in grade 12 to see what kind of things I'd be good at because my parents were, you know, worried. And there's this graph on the form that they gave back to us, and on a lot of the scores on the graph, I actually scored pretty high, but the one I scored low in was processing speed. So I'm like a genius, I'm really smart, I just take my time getting there, ladies. You know, if I've learned of one thing, I'd be surprised. Those who do not understand history are doomed to repeat it. If I ever had a pet Pegasus, I'd name it Air Horse One. You know, I really suck at self-deprecating humor. I'm the absolute worst. You know, people, those anti-maskers are such whiners. People have been telling me to cover my face in public for years. I actually did a number of online gigs during COVID, and I could never get used to performing alone in my living room in front of a webcam with my clothes on. The best part of waking up. I wonder what the floor is here. Like, how bad does the joke have? The best part of waking up is finding cereal in my beard. It's breakfast in bed. You have to write what you know. What happens to a turtle? What happens to a turtle? What happens to a turtle? What happens when it dies? Oh, regard tortoise. I use that one at parties to come out of my shell. I was going to say no, that wasn't funny, but the punchline is I know that wasn't funny. I just wanted the women to know what I could do with my fingers. Don't be sorry, you're doing what you're supposed to. It's a comedy show.
It's the facial expression they're trying to get me.
Guess what I did? I'm a comic and I'm okay. I'm drunk all night and I sleep all day. I'm a comic who's not afraid to joke to strangers that he don't get laid. I get real drunk, I do my set, take pride in my wordplay. I don't know why I do it, Paul doesn't ever pay. I'm a comic and I make puns. I keep on insisting that there are good ones. I'm a comic and if I care, this last verse would probably rhyme. Oh, I pay and I pay. I think he's paying now. All right, I have no idea how long I've been on. Okay. All right, this is a song about spiders getting intimate. Called Thighs Matters. Black widow spider had finally spied her, made me for her silken bed. He'll get to ride her, be divided by her, cause she'll get to bite off his head. So never make love to a spider, or she'll bite you right down to half size. Never make love to a spider, or your hand will go straight to her thighs. All right. I guess I'm gonna do one more song. All right, I'm gonna dedicate my last song to the easy mark of the hat.
The easy mark. The easy mark.
Oh, we're gonna get you a T-shirt that says that.
Can I record this?
Sure.
Or
I'm gonna wait for you to just get your pen. You ready? I'll repeat the part where I'm gonna dedicate it. Okay. I'm gonna dedicate my last song to the easy mark with the hat. everybody dies. When you have a newborn child and you look them in the eyes, try not to remind yourself that everybody dies. When you're hoping and you're dreaming and you're planning for your life, you're wasting your time because you're all going to die. Everybody dies, your life will fade away. If you're not cremated, then your body will decay. Everybody dies, life is meaningless. Try not to go crazy staring into the abyss. And I think you are prepared, but death will catch you by surprise. You will not see the end coming.
Curran Dobbs, everyone.